You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.
Okay, guys, we have company, so let's make sure that we are on our best
Hey.
behavior.
Hey.
All right, so welcome back to the SS Experience on 1067 The Beat. Make sure you download, rate, review, re-download, re-rate, re-review, subscribe, do all of that stuff.
Right now.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that stuff last time. So on the pod, you know what I mean? Actress, philanthropist, producer, executive producer, everything under the sun that you could think of that comes to television. I got put onto her from a BET show called Let's Stay Together. Very good show, by the way. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about some of the other shows and stuff that she's done in the past and that she has going on. Erica Hubbard is on the show. Yay! Get that clap in post production real quick. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be on the show.
Appreciate that, man.
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
have you.
I'm not gonna cap to you.
Thank you.
I was on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and you gave me a follow very long time ago. And when Donald Trump was doing his thing with Twitter and everybody was getting like cut off or whatever, the one reason that I was mad that I got my Twitter back, by the way, but the one reason that I was mad, I'm like, damn, man, I don't got the Erica Hubbard follow no more. This sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my connection to her, you know what I'm saying? But I got my Twitter back, linked up with her. It's all great. So how you doing, Erica?
I'm good. Thank you for linking out with me and having me on your show. I'm excited to talk. I heard what you guys were talking about a little bit earlier. And, yeah.
Hey, we look. That's why I said we had to be nice. We had to make sure that we had to be polite when company. Yeah. Because we don't talk about any and everything and not really care. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get you in trouble with your sponsors and people like that. So, Erica. So one of the shows that you got going on right now, we're gonna get into this real quick. Is The Assistant the new thing that's going on, or is it My Perfect Wedding? Because I think My Perfect Wedding is the thing that you've been rolling out, right?
Both.
Okay, a little bit of both. Okay, let's go ahead.
So whoever is watching Tubi, The Assistant, thank you. I appreciate it. And then whoever's watching My Perfect Wedding on BT Plus, thank you. I appreciate it. And I got a lot more to come because that's what I like to do. I like to entertain people and tell stories.
Okay. And one of the things, because we were just talking about in the beginning of the pod of like, okay, what do we subscribe to? You know what I'm saying? We got the Hulus, we got the BET Pluses, so we want to make sure that we do all of that stuff. One of our co-hosts was putting us on to Tubi because a couple of very, very good shows on Tubi, by the way. And we want to definitely check out My Perfect Wedding. So My Perfect Wedding is a show that you produced, wrote, or you know what I'm saying? I know you're not just acting in it, but what's My Perfect Wedding like?
My Perfect Wedding is the film that I just starred in and produced.
Okay.
So it was a dream come true to do the script because it's kind of true to life. Was looking for a guy, and I put a whole bunch of looks in there because that's how long it takes sometimes. You got to keep looking. And so that character was kind of true. Trisha was going through it to find the right guy. And that's why the film is so relatable because I'm in the dating scene right now. Whew. That's all I can say. It works. Sometimes it doesn't work. And that's what Trisha was going through. Now, I also helped produce The Assistant.
Okay.
And thank you to the team for letting me sign me on as a producer. But I got a film coming out that I wrote, I produced, I directed, and I starred in.
Okay.
I'll probably never do that again.
Okay, what was wrong with that? That's good. You was getting it in.
I was like, whoa, this is a lot. But I poured my heart into it. I hope everybody likes it. It's starring Trey Chaney of The Wire, and he just was on BMF. And it's so I'm not gonna lie. It's loosely based on a true story about childhood neglect. So people who watch it, sometimes they're triggered because everybody was raised a certain way, but it's deep. It's deep about this parent trying to raise her kid and then lack thereof raising her kids.
Okay, is that any of your truth in that?
Oh, you getting deep? Yeah, I got whoopings when I was growing up.
Oh man, see, some people, maybe these two, don't know about the switches.
You have to remember that I was born 1998, hon. My mother was born 1981, and her mother was born. My grandmother is like 60 something, but either way,
got the switch.
My family is Black. I'm just gonna say that we are Black, and I have very old school. Yeah. So
Kalia,
now Kalia might not know about switches.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Kalia, have you ever been told to go into the backyard, get a switch, and then get your butt lit?
Yes, they make you pick it.
Guys, I'm the only child.
Oh,
So
no, she don't. Okay.
No, I was too. That doesn't mean nothing. That means you get more to smoke.
Oh, so
get more to
what?
smoke.
You must have been a bad little kid, huh?
I wasn't. the
No,
greatest.
actually, people like that, like they, Black parents tend to take things and blow them out of proportion. So
Yeah, because
well, my answer is no, guys.
yeah, because you go out
That's
to the
good.
backyard,
That's
you try to get
You
that
got
one
time
switch.
out. You got time out.
Time out. Yeah.
Time out, kid. Okay.
Grounded.
That's good.
Phone took stuff like that.
Oh man, that's to be their generation. You know what I'm saying? To not have to deal with the switch, the belt, because you can't even do none of that stuff anymore.
Or the iron, or the shoe, or the extension cord.
See, now you don't like my movie.
Iron.
You don't like the movie. Yeah. Or the hangers or something.
Yes, or the hanger. Anything they can get their
I
hands
gotta
on,
watch
they will
that
beat
movie.
you with it.
You
You
guys
don't
make
like-
That's
you guys make me want to do top 5 things to get beat with as a child.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know if I could do
Oh.
it. Like I said, we have company, so we're not gonna do that. We got company.
Yeah,
You know
do
what I'm saying?
time out. The timeout method that everybody's doing right now, that's good. That's good. I think I mean, there's people out there, and this was the whole debate after people saw the film, was which generation's better? Do we need to get the little spanking, or do we need to get the timeout?
Communication is key.
Now this is what I'm oh, we lost her, but she'll be back.
Okay.
So this is what I hate, right? The and the good thing is the audio side, so I'm gonna clip that part out so nobody knows that just happened. So what I always hated was, or what I remember is in my parents' generation, Takala, that's crazy that your mom was born in 81. We'll talk about that later. That's hilarious. My parents used to get whooped in class. Not like my mom or my dad, because my mom was a good person, but I'm just saying in their generation, you do something bad in class, you get a paddle and they beat you in class.
Oh.
Yeah, like see now when my generation came back around, they stopped doing that. You know what I'm saying? So going to school in the 80s or whatever, they stopped beating you in school. But my parents' generation, oh yeah, you used to get that work in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you talking back to me? Or you talking in class? Come here. Whop, whop, whop in front of everybody in class. So what Erica was saying about which generation's better, as long as it's not my parents' generation, I'm cool. You want to take my phone from me? Which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like taking somebody's phone from them is way worse than like a belt today. Yeah, see, Kalia knows. Kalia, like, you take my phone from me, I can't do my vlogs or anything like that. No.
Yeah.
So we got Erica Hubbard. So Erica, you from the Chi.
I'm from the Chi, from the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
So
Hey.
South side, that's Cubs, right?
Yeah. But no, that's Sox, that's White Sox. But if the Cubs win, we Cubs. We kind of wishy-washy with that.
As long as Chi-Town winning.
We're sports fanatics. So anybody wins here, I don't care what sports it is. We like, yeah, we from Chicago.
Knowing darn well you got the White Sox stuff in the cut right there. But like, yeah, we just gonna. It's like New York. Well, no, it ain't like New York. Well, I don't know. It's kind of like the same way. If they're in the World Series, you're a rep for the city. You'll still have some hate though.
Yeah.
So tell us about like Chicago. Like, first off, why is it so cold in Chicago?
Oh my God.
Why do I need a different coat to go to Chicago? Like, why do I feel violated when I go to Chicago?
Chicago cold, it strengthens you. It gets you ready for the world. If you could survive the beatings of the cold weather, and I mean that, when the wind hits you, you can feel like little frost. You get frostbites, but I think it makes us strong as a people. So when we go anywhere else and they have sun, we like, y'all spoiled, whatever, because they didn't bear through the winter months. And that's why I think we get a little crazy in the summertime, because we've been locked up in the house for so long. Our winter months seem like they're longer than our summer months. So, but if you can survive the winter, which I just did, we ready for the summer. When we come out, because we excited, because we party a whole different way, because we finally get the sun.
Man, because the one time that I went to Chicago, I got off the plane and I was like, "Ooh, no!" I thought I wore like a good coat, and it was like, "Nah, that ain't it." No, that is definitely not it. So, one last Chicago question.
Not it.
One last Chicago question, real quick.
Yeah.
Jordan or Isaiah Thomas?
Jordan, Michael Jordan, all day.
Damn, y'all gonna do Isaiah Thomas like that?
No, we Jordan. No, we Michael Jordan all day. But no, one last question. You gotta ask us about our food. Ask us about what makes us so great.
I mean, what I heard about the Chicago pizza and all of and
Yes!
all of the cuisine and all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, who said that? Yes.
Hold on, what'd you say, Khalil?
Harold's is that y'all's best chicken, Harold's?
Yeah, with the mild sauce. If you put the mild sauce on it, and yeah. They got one in LA, they got one in Atlanta, they got all over. Yes, Harold's.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try Harold's then in Atlanta because that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, Kalia, you know what I'm saying, doing her research. You know what I'm saying? Kalia did her research. That's what's up.
Make sure you post it now, Hen.
I got you. I'll make sure. So, Eric, I want to play a game with you called Kira, Cassie, Trisha, or Tiyana. And obviously you know those because those are all characters that you've played throughout a couple of shows. So if I asked you which character will more likely help me rob a bank, which one would it be? Kira Whitmore, Cassie Sutton, Trisha Sinclair, or Tiyana? Which character will more likely help a brother out?
Tiyana.
I gotta watch The Assistant because I don't know. I gotta watch it.
You gotta watch The Assistant. Yes, on Tubi. You know, watch it. Star alongside Erica Mena. Shout out to Erica Mena.
I know she's been doing good work on Tubi too. I think she had like the joint with Marcus Houston, the babysitter, not the babysitter, the stepmother. Or whatever. Yeah. Definitely trying to see that because that's actually pretty dope. Okay,
after you watch The Assistant.
That part.
You know, I'm actually like, let me just go ahead and download because all I do is schoolwork. So I'm like, let me download Tubi.
Yep, I got
it. Do you pay for it?
Yeah, of course.
No, it's free.
It is?
Yeah.
Tubi is free.
I did not know that.
Oh, y'all done messed up. I love me some free stuff.
I'm about to watch it too.
Y'all done messed up. So is it just The Assistant that you have on there?
I got like 4 or 5 movies on there. No. No, in all humility. Oh no, because I've been doing this for so long. So I have 72 hours on there. I think I have Black Coffee on there. Somebody else said I had something else on there. The Ideal has some stuff on there. But I mean, thank you. You know,
you're welcome. It's an honor, honestly.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to keep busy. I just wrapped a vampire film, which is coming out. So I think people gonna like that.
I love me some vampire stuff.
I was gonna ask you about different genre of music, but I got one more. In the game real quick. Which character would you say is the ride or die wifey type? You know what I'm saying? Kira, Cassie, Trisha, or Tiyana?
The wifey type? That would be Erica Hubbard.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Period. Put some bombs on that real quick in post-production. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, I cook and clean and work. So
man, that's a trait that, you know, that's definitely missed in today's society. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna come get a plate. You know what I'm saying, in Chicago one day, definitely for sure. So I want to talk to you about the state of movies as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go into the whole nostalgia thing or anything like that, but when we talk about how movies are basically being distributed or whatever, you know, last week we was talking about kind of like the quote unquote B-rated movies, the DVD man, you know what I'm saying, to pull up on you, be like, hey, I got DVDs, I got CDs. Do you think streaming is just as viable as it was back in the day where you actually had to be on a network, even like UPN, which a lot of people don't remember UPN, but UPN was it.
Yeah. No, I think it's better now because it's more opportunities for people to work. It's so many streaming platforms out there. Everybody's doing their thing. And I appreciate it because I'm always getting phone calls from all over the country. People saying, I'm doing this project. So it gives everybody opportunity. Back when I was doing it, it was slim pickings. And it wasn't that much content and you had to audition like 3-4 times for one role. So now people are not even auditioning, they're just creating and putting their stuff together, and they're actually doing some good projects that are out there. So shout out to everybody who's creating and just doing it on their own and getting it up, their projects getting up on streaming platforms.
So I want to pitch a character to you, and I want to hope that you can like put this character like into a show. a radio personality that's out there doing their thing or whatever. Nothing too major, nothing too crazy, like a cameo type situation. You know what I'm saying? For a local like radio guy. Maybe you just like hear their voice on the radio while they're like driving in their car or while they're listening to their smart speaker and they're just always like talking crap. You don't ever have to see them, but you just hear them like talking crap. And if that's something that you can work into, I would love to be that radio voice to do that.
Okay, I got you. I'm filming something the end of this year that's gonna go. So I have to. Yeah, that's clever. That's real clever. I got you.
I'm gonna be in a movie. Yes. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Now,
Mama, I made it.
Hey,
right.
Hey, look, I'm telling you.
And we're actually filming in Atlanta, so if you there, that's good.
Hey,
that's your opportunity.
That's why I came down here, guys. That's exactly why I came down here.
Oh wow.
Okay. Atlanta's Black Hollywood. Atlanta's Black Hollywood. Like I heard that like a lot of actresses and actors like yourself, they come here. You know, Tyler Perry got his spot down here and all of that. And it's just like cost of living is a lot cheaper. You guys can do the same exact stuff that you guys do everywhere else. So what's a good filming spot that you've been to? You know what I'm saying? Like a good area where you feel the energy of filming, like LA, New York.
No, Atlanta. Because I have a place there too, because I'm always filming there. So I was just in Atlanta. I've done three films in Atlanta, like within the last year and a half. So I just left like 3 weeks ago. We got a spy film coming out and we filmed in all over Atlanta. The place that I like, Atlanta. I like everywhere. I like Marietta, Doherty, Conyers, Alpharetta. I just like Atlanta. So that's why, I like filming there. It's just, it is. It's like it's Hollywood, but down to earth.
Right.
You know, because when you're in LA, they can get a little bougie, and you're like, "What's going on?" So Atlanta is the whole vibe. So it's the film is called A Spy Who Killed Me. So that's coming out. Look out with Claudia Jordan, Darren DeWitt Henson, and we're bringing some action pack. We doing combos and a lot of stunts. So.
Okay.
I don't know if I next time I want to be like a stunt man. I don't know how good I can be at it. I mean, nobody fits my body type for real, but you can throw me around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Throw me through a glass wall or throw me off like a 2-story building. Just make sure that there's something cool for me to land on. Cause them checks be great.
Yeah, they do.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to be a star and role. I just want to have the credit. Like when the credits go by, have my name right there. You know what I'm saying? Be like crash dummy number 1. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight cool with that.
Okay.
So Erica, also in your career too, that you also did voiceover work as well. What's something that you like about doing voiceover work? Not necessarily in comparison to acting, but what's something that you like about voiceovers?
What I like about voiceovers is changing the tone of my voice. So I've learned how to change it up like several different ways so I could play different characters. So check out my work on Disney Plus. It's called The Replacements for whoever who hasn't seen it. It's funny. So I play this sassy girl and her voice is real high pitched, but then I play this other girl who's like, oh my gosh, so is this. I just like playing around with voices and stuff and what are you talking about? So I'll be doing that at my house, and then when I get the phone call, I'm ready because I'm like, what do you need? Because I like playing around with different characters.
Yes, it's like you're just having fun with everything that you're doing, and I feel like that's like literally the mentality you have to have doing anything. Like if it's not fun, then it's like, what's the point?
Okay, it's gonna stress you out. But acting to me is fun. Writing, I just wrote a holiday film coming out called Holiday Mistletoe. So that's where I got you. We're gonna put your part in there.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Doing some Christmas music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever radio station that you guys got going on, here's Michael Jackson with what's that joint? Mama Kissing Santa Claus. That's a joint. I love that song.
Okay.
On whatever the radio station is, you know what I'm saying? I'll make it work better because I was trying to do it on a whim real quick. But so I was looking also too at now there's one show that I'm not gonna lie to you. Around this time, I wasn't watching TV, but Lincoln Heights. But I heard that was like a very, very dope film. I mean, a dope show. Heck of episodes. I think in 2007, 2009, I was like bouncing around, so I didn't have access to my TV.
Now. That's how good it is. People love it. They watch it over and over and over and over. It's on Hulu.
Everything is on Hulu, right?
That's another app you guys got to get now. Watch Lincoln Heights.
No, Takala, didn't you say you're a Hulu person?
I do. Yep.
Yeah, so she'll definitely.
I'm always looking for good shows on Hulu.
Lincoln Heights.
Always.
Lincoln Heights. I'm a brainwasher. Lincoln Heights watching. But no, it starred Russell Hornsby and Nikki Michelle and Chadwick Boseman. And I mean, Shaft.
Oh, the late Black Panther's in it?
Yeah, Black Panther. He was my brother in it. Richard Roundtree. Wow. Yeah. So
No, I was gonna crack a joke with Kalia, but we're being nice because we got company.
That part.
y'all could, binge watch it. Most people do like it. I'm not just saying that to say it because people DM or they send a comment like, "Oh my gosh," that's what they say. So,
like, I really want to get back into Let's Stay Together because, like I said, that was like the first like show that I've seen you in, and I was like, oh yeah, this because it was kind of like around the time where BET stopped playing music videos and they was trying to get into the sitcom type game or whatever. Yeah. And I think that was like one of the first sitcoms that BET actually produced. And it was a very dope show. I loved your character in it. It was like, young, energetic, single, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, figure it out, getting bad advice from married women and all of that. You know what I mean? Which very good show.
Thank you. Shout out to Queen Latifah and Jackie Edmonds Cole for putting it all together. Yeah, that's the story of my life, getting it together and trying to find somebody. So yeah.
Ain't we all. So what I did to also prep for this interview is I watched a couple of other interviews that you've done. You know what I'm saying? So that way I don't ask the same questions that was already asked and all of that. But I believe in one of the interviews, I think you mentioned, did you work around or with Angela Bassett?
Yeah, Keelan the Bee.
Okay, that movie. Obviously, she got snubbed for an Oscar, which was absolutely ridiculous. How do you people in your world, do y'all really cover the Oscar like that? Because I mean, it's a lot of politics, it's a lot of BS. People get slapped in the face and all of that stuff. But we ain't gotta talk about that. But yeah, so what did you think about her not, getting that award or whatever?
She's gonna get it. She's so talented and probably has a ton of scripts on her desk right now. She's gonna get it. She deserves it too. So everybody recognizes that she's gonna get recognized. I will bet money on it. She's gonna have those the golden statue, and I'm gonna get it too. I'm gonna get it. I don't care what I gotta do. No, I'm joking.
No. We're gonna get it for that Christmas movie that I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna make sure.
Thank you. It's
gonna
happen, but the power of manifestation. Very real. Because we do take our awards serious. Some people say, no, don't take your awards serious, but you want your peers to, celebrate you. What's wrong with that? You want your peers to be celebrated. So she's top notch. It was a blessing to work in the room with her. Also, Lawrence Fishburne and Keke Palmer and Akilah and the Bee.
Good old Larry Fish.
It was a classic. Yeah, that movie was a classic. So it will happen. Mark my words, it will happen because it's well deserved.
So it's going to be kind of like a Kendrick Lamar type thing when Macklemore won the Grammy, and then the next year they gave it to Kendrick because it's like, yeah, we kind of screwed you over.
Yeah, she's gonna get it. I place a bet that she will because she's talented beyond belief. She's talented. So.
Yeah, man. If you couldn't give her that for Black Panther, especially Black Panther. Should have did that. I mean, I think she should have got it for and Tina Turner. What's Love Got to Do with it? I think she should have had one way long time ago. Because when you hear that certain people don't have awards, I never knew that Brian McKnight never won a Grammy. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So when you hear that, Angela Bassett never won an Oscar, that's like, wait a minute, what?
And she's a great actor, an extreme, a great actor is an understatement. That's not even the right sentence to put. With Angela Bassett, it's Angela Bassett. She played Tina Turner, and she played. Y'all know she put her heart. So she was Tina Turner, pretty much.
Yeah.
Reincarnated,
Yeah, man. What's Love Got to Do with it? I might just go back and just watch her, do her Tina Turner thing.
Do her thing, right?
All right. So, I'm saying we got Erica Hubbard on the SS Experience. You've been doing, like I said, a lot of work over a lot of period of time. So what else do you like about the process of, as a matter of fact, let me do this real quick. So I've noticed on your IMBD, which is kind of like my Wikipedia, to say the least. So I hope everything is accurate in here. You've been doing a lot of I guess like one and dones in a couple of shows like Chicago Med and all of that. So which one of those shows where you was only in one episode that you would have wished that you would have had a recurring role?
Chicago Med. That's an excellent show with Dick Wolf. That was phenomenal to play that role. And the writing is so good on that show. So it's not done. It's not done yet. They still in airing it. So hopefully they'll bring me back. And, you know, especially me being a Chicago native and it's filmed in Chicago. So
okay,
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So what about so what if I wanted to propose Everybody Hates Chris? Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, okay.
I got it. I got the joke. Sorry, slow moment over my head. No, I'm saying, what if I propose
He was like,
no, I got it. I'm like, yeah, propose, because I thought I said the word wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I talk in a microphone. Sometimes I misspeak. I'm like, did I say the wrong word? Oh, joke, actress, funny. You know what I'm saying? Well, Everybody's Hate Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your time like on Everybody Hates Chris?
Funny because everybody was just dead on with their comedic timing. Tashina Arnold was.
You played on Everybody Hates Chris?
I'm the babysitter. One of the best episodes ever.
Oh my God, yes, that's crazy. I love Everybody Hates Chris.
She's absent-minded. She's like, huh? What I gotta do? I'm watching the baby. I'll be right back. Huh?
I know exactly which episode you're talking about too. Because I was on Tubi like when I first discovered Tubi, that was the show I was watching again, and I definitely remember. Okay, period, girl.
Now I'm surprised I don't remember you on this show, because I was in a place where I had to watch this. I had to watch it, but it was on Cold Case. Now a lot of people don't know about Cold Case. It's basically a show, you know, where they basically try to, you know, basically figure out dead people from like a long time ago. It's a lot of flashbacks and all of that stuff. Very good show. What was Cold Case like, or what was your role in Cold Case? Like, was you one of the bodies that they were trying to investigate?
Yeah.
Oh, you was one of the dead people.
Doing some stuff she wasn't supposed to do. I'm not gonna give it away in case you guys watch it. She was doing some stuff, and they took her out. And shout out to Tracy Thoms, who's phenomenal. I really wanted to work with her and got the opportunity to see her work on Cold Case. But yeah, so they had to solve the crime on who did it, you know, when they was looking for the fatality of my character's fatality. Same thing with CSI Miami, but I didn't die, my friend died. Oh, should I say that? Okay.
Yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No, but this is
crazy. Okay.
Because I didn't like. I'm astounded. Like, I'm so honored to even be, you know, on that interview with you, because this is just like, I'm starstruck, you know, like this is a celebrity. Yeah. This is amazing. I'm like, it's so much stuff to watch. Like, okay.
No, like I said, Erica is a very dope actress. You know what I'm saying? Like, she makes the characters like very, very believable. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've always been following. Well, try to follow, because I haven't been on TV too much. But let me ask you this, Erica. Have you ever would you ever consider reality TV? Because that kind of seems like that's a thing for, you know, certain, you know, not certain people, but, you know, just a lane that people are doing now. Like, have you thought about being on, quote unquote, Real Housewives or anything like that?
I'm a loving, caring person. I don't really like to argue, and I don't like to fight. I'm a lover.
Okay.
So I don't see myself like, you know, like, you did this to me, you did that to me. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let's pray about it. Peace. They probably won't want me out there. I call everything through prayer. Okay, y'all.
Because you work with
we're gonna keep our hair in place.
Because Erica, because you worked with Claudia Jordan before, and she was one and done on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Has she shared any of those personal experiences with you? Because we only know from the outside looking in what it's like to be on, like, what reality TV is like. But has she shared anything about the reality TV world?
No. I mean, I work with a lot of reality people: Jackie Christie, Lisa Wu, and Claudia Jordan, and Erica Mena. But you know what? When they come to set, we really in character for the project, and we going over our lines, going over our moments for the scene. So it's a whole different realm. So we don't really like get gossipy and messy and stuff. We just try to do our best work for that project. So we try to stay in, you know, in a serious mode.
Okay. Because I don't think I could do reality TV. I mean for dudes it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes don't get into all of the foolery for real. So I guess a lot of people would say dudes reality TV is boring unless you're doing the Kevin Hart thing, where he's basically mocking reality shows. Was like Real House Husbands. It used to be on BET.
Oh yeah,
as
that's
well.
a good show.
Yeah.
It is a good show.
Yeah, that's the only way that men can do reality TV if it's like a group of men. But other than that, nah, that's not pretty much our lane. But Erica, it's always well, I'm not gonna say always like we talk all the time, but it is a pleasure to speak to you. Go ahead before you go, you know what I'm saying? Promote whatever it is that you want to promote. You know what I'm saying? Promote the next movies, social medias, anywhere that you're gonna be.
Okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in and supporting me on Instagram. You know, follow me. I'm Erica Hubbard, and I talk about all this stuff. And you know, I appreciate the support and the love. But yeah, watch My Perfect Wedding when you get a chance on BT Plus, The Assistant on Tubi, and then who hasn't seen it? Watch Lincoln Heights on Hulu. You know, and then I got the vampire film coming out. So, you know, follow me on social media and we'll talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was one of the questions that I wanted to ask, but you already talked about the vampire movie. I was going to ask you, was there a genre of movies that you would want to do? Because outside of that vampire movie that you were just talking about, have you ever been in a horror flick, like a Scream or anything like that?
Yeah, with Crispin Glover and Blake Lively. I did a horror film. But I like all different genres, so... I did a horror film. Yeah, Simon Says. It's scary. Simon Says. I did that back in the day. I've
seen that. Oh, it must be because you know they have a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna watch the movie. I'm gonna watch it just to see how long you last, because you know how they like to do us in those type of movies. You ain't gotta tell us how long you last. You ain't gotta tell us you've been throughout the whole movie or if they Chris Brown you in the first few minutes.
Yeah.
But we're gonna watch it just to see how long you last. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, Erica, it was a pleasure speaking to you. We got to do this again. Always come by when you got some new projects. And I'm going to definitely hit you up about that on-air personality radio role so I can just talk on the radio in a movie.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. Bye, you guys.
All right, have a good one.
Bye.
So that's Erica Hubbard on the SS Experience on 106.7 The Beat, on the SMG Podcast Network app. 6 minutes left before this particular chat going, so we just go have a nice little funny recap. Cool peoples, right?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
He is cool.
I feel like my guest booking game is actually improving. You know what I'm saying? We've had politicians, we had porn stars. Well, porn star wasn't on this particular version of the show, but we still had it. I still had it anyway. Politicians, porn stars, now actresses. I just got to figure out somebody else to get on. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get like a dictator.
I have somebody, but I'll talk to you about him later. But yeah, I got somebody that you might possibly want on the show too.
Okay, cool. Because the content is there. I'm trying to think. Was there another topic that I had?
That was awesome. She worked with Angela Bassett. I feel like this. I am me, and she is her, and I just met her, and she has met Angela Bassett. So I have met Angela Bassett.
Yeah, okay, that part.
Man,
like
you know.
When you look at her IMDb page, like it is deep. Like that joint is like, yo, you've been in all of these. Like, yo, you talking about a person who's working? Dang, I should have pitched her my script. You know, I
but
wrote.
It's like you wrote a script.
I wrote a script. I used to work. I don't want to give it away because it's so easy to do, but nobody's thought of it yet. So I'll just say this. I used to work in a type of job that was super duper crazy that everybody has an experience with. Everybody has this experience. I'll say this. Do you guys remember the AT&T episode?
Yeah.
Which one?
So something like that. I'll leave it at that for your interpretation, but I'm going to try. I'm going to ask her, can I pitch her this script? And hopefully she can make this script come true. I got to get it off my other computer though, because that computer died and the script is on that computer. So I got to get like another power cord to bring that computer back to life so I can get that file off the computer, off the laptop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could rewrite the script, but I put in some good hours in that thing, man. Legend was like organized to like the letter of such and such stands here, such and such stands here. Left set, like it was. I had a script, like a real professional script from like an actual TV show, and I basically used it as an outline, and I just basically just wrote my lines in what I wanted someone to say and all of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I use a professional script and basically just, you know, use it as a guide to write my script. And it's pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? I think all of us can partake in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when
I would love to.
When I get that computer back on up and running again, or at least get the power cord so I can get that file off of it, I'll be great. Because it was on my terabyte too, and my terabyte died. I hated that.
You know how they say, like, surround yourself with people that you want to be like?
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's just like, I look, I'm deep. I look at stuff all deep and spiritual. But just like me being like us doing that interview or whatever, I don't know if that's huge to you, but that's like huge to me, especially because the goals and the stuff I got going on in my life. I'm like, I'm really getting there. Like, y'all just don't know that yet, but I'm really getting there.
Girl, for sure.
Man,
yes.
The SS experience started off with just me talking into a microphone. Then it evolved into Bootsy, 3-2 and Bootsy popping up every like couple of weeks or whatever. Transition to you guys being on every week and all of that stuff. And then Bootsy and them, you know, popping on more often than not. Then having people, well, first before that, being on the radio, you know what I'm saying? That part,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then having politicians and things like that. So yeah, man, like we moving and grooving.
Me and a friend of mine have a podcast coming out
I read the text message. Go ahead, put it out real quick in the last 2, not in the last 2 minutes, you're like 30.
It's called We're Just Asking, and it's starring me, Takila Willard, and my friend, her name is Alasia Johnson, and it's in the works now. So we're gonna have YouTube, we're gonna have all the social media networks, and I'm wondering if we can put it on the SMG podcast network.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
we've been waiting. We've been waiting for talks with Takala to come back. But look, we only got like 1 minute and 30 left, so I want to go ahead and get y'all final thoughts on anything, which we did do a lot.
Okay. You know, I hate this question.
Takala, go ahead. Start while Kalia figures it out.
My final thoughts are: congratulations to Erica Hubbard, and watch Let's Stay Together and watch all her stuff. That's what I'm gonna say. Congratulations to her.
Okay.
Yes. Honestly, me like listening to her here, like after all the movies and shows and shows she has done, it's honestly a big motivation to me. So I feel like everybody else listening out there, go for it, keep going. She's doing the work, and you can too. Period.
Yep.
My final thought is we're all equal. We don't need the naive white racism. I'll just leave it at that. As always, it was a good show, guys. I'll holler at y'all next week.
See ya.
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.